What up, amazing people? It's your boy Geoffrey Karabilo, aka Cobbs. Leo jo tuko na wadau na wadaudes kwenye podcast. Huko mwisho Kabaji.
Para hicho wazee. Don't try this karibuni sana.
Au kuendelea.
Ndio.
Sasa ni Nancy. Hi guys, Nancy here. Welcome to the Revive podcast. Yay, happy. How you doing?
Hello, kalpase good
Hey guys, I'm Sylvia. You can call me Sly. I'm new here and I'm excited to be part of you guys.
Karibu. Kuna msemo mtandao. Anaitwa Travis.
Kuna majina ngapi?
Anaitwa kwa maskini.
Travis, jina ni vingi.
Mwone kando kwa
Weekend imekuaje?
Gini ndo kwanza ndio inaanza.
Hapo inaanza.
Hapo inaanza.
Jumamosi.
Unaanza.
Kesho ni Jumapili, siku ya pili.
But so far imekuwa fiti. Unaona vitu mob zinabadilika hapa. There isn't fast days, nothing for opinions mingi, lakini yangu imepatika. Lakini iko sawa. Tunaendelea baadaye hizo maswali.
Kweli. Nancy?
tunaongelea weekend.
Week yote si weekend. Weekend. Nice.
Just clarify.
Hadi. Clarify. Wiki yako imekuwa aje? Weekend. Si weekend.
My week was fantastic. Nafurahi kwanza niliona. Nafurahi ili.
Okay.
Tear gas.
Kuna tear gas na kuna ya tume. Nafurahi niliona. Sibon, nimekuja mpaka ni pregnancy sibon. Ni food poisoning. So, ini mambo ya street food kidogo nikaandaa. But yes, my week has been very good food. Yes, I talked to my family. Yes, I got well. Yes, I received good news. So, pretty good news. That is part of the revolution. Yes.
Kuna part moja na kusema non-skip rejecting the finance bill. Bado niko Thursday. Tuingia Sunday.
Okay. Yako imekuaje?
Our weekend has been amazing, very full of surprises. Mostly how the revolution is going. I mean, let me call it a revolution. It's just surprising that young people are paying attention to actual issues that we are all facing, rather than just being like Taisha or something like that. Yeah. So it was surprising, and the week has been long. Businesses have been slow because of that, but then we have to move to make this better. Yeah.
Wiki yangu nayo imekuwa amazing. Siwezi complain. Saja, tutakaye. Talking of the revolution. Ningependa kujua your thoughts sana on the Gen Z generation. Let's assume maybe since you assume. Sisi assume. Naweza kuwa na simu nyingi ni millennials, mimi ni Gen Z. Ni Gen Z. Oh, yeah, Gen Z.
Ndio nilikuwa confused like Gen Z inaanza 1987 ama 1996. 97. So me my first birthday was 1997, but it was 1996.
You actually
like I turned 1 year connection. But I was born in so I'm
Millennial. Ile batch ya mwisho. Beli ya mwisho ya millennial.
from 1997 to 2012.
97 to 12.
born.
Yeah.
1 year 1997.
Born in 97.
So basi narudi nyuma basi.
Millennial.
Very millennial.
I'm on the basi generation.
Millennial Gen Z.
What you mean, James? Let me tell you, man.
Yeah, na bala na accusations. Bilo.
Vile maliza acquisition zako kwanza. Amesema uji.
Tell us minor.
Acha nishika kwenda tini Gen Z. Mimi najidanganya mimi millennial look. Lakini but for those who know me, I'm millennial by relation.
You identify as a millennial.
I identify as millennial as much as
So to when coming in.
No.
Oh.
oh yeah. Why are you fixing yourself?
No.
Both age-wise and naturally. Sasa yangu age-wise ndio kitu kinanipiga chenga.
So ni Gen Z.
Full fledged.
Kabaki.
Wewe ni boom.
Mimi for two questions, but same tu na Nancy. Bracket.
Na mbona nyote mnataka kujiidentify na Nancy?
Swali mzuri.
Na feel nikawa sengi wenye born 1990s lakini as 2000 ndio kusema ni millennials.
Yeah.
Because of the kind of people they interact with.
Actually I think that corona generation are millennials.
Yeah.
And kama class 8 or class 8 kusema 5
Okay.
Mimi na story imekuja tu ku after hiyo yote imekuja happen ndo sasa story kwa
Yeah.
wala highlights zaidi these things
exactly.
So, lakini actions za Gen Z. Ni sawa by age, but I'm just talking about your like how you act. Alafu the people you hang out with, you mean wasichana wa wanaume, lakini you know what I'm saying, right?
Oh, mimi najua personally.
This is my brother. Nakujua vizuri.
Biro. Practice your 56th amendment. Anything you say will be used against you. Anything you say you will be used against you.
But Gen Z na behave.
You old guy.
Boomer na behave ka Gen Z. Boomer.
Ai.
Alai, sheba boomer na behave ka Gen Z.
Ungesema boomer na behave kama millennial.
We outside.
Boomer ni
Mbona?
We outside.
Amjui boomer?
what's that?
Before millennials.
Before millennials.
Oh.
In short, your parents.
There is a very
.com. Yeah.
Kuna
wale wa emails.
kama ule mzae
Yeah.
akiwa letao akiambiwa sasa kuhusu shenia ya kina Gengeton na shenia sai. That's a very good example.
Kwa nini mzee anataka kuzenga lakini?
Okay.
Sasa mkwama.
You were saying something before to interrupt.
No, I was just saying yes, by age bracket utaingia kwa millennials, but by
by character. In short, you identify as a Gen Z.
Kwa vitendo vyako tu yani.
In short, you
You're a
identify as Gen Z.
You identify as a Gen Z.
Character.
Say Gen Zs are not mature. That is where
Kuna
we get
character ya msituni.
Who said Gen Zs are not mature? Maturity is not about the age.
Yeah, so in short, nasema language na character.
Yes, yangu.
CH, language na
No,
character.
yeah, see.
Language na hiyo, language na character.
Ask the others. Maybe they have different opinions.
Kuja maji mingi.
For us, we are taking lessons.
Okay.
What Gen Z is vibaya? As in, have you met me?
Well,
I'm a Gen Z. Mimi nimechukubali.
but when the way we talk,
Yeah.
we are
Ndio maana tulikuwa tunasema
Ndio maana mimi ni Gen Z.
nimejaribu kumuingiza kwa millennials for the longest time. Amekuwa kaka kuingia Gen Z.
I don't know.
Anyway, thoughts zenu kuhusu hizi Gen Z. Do you think we are impulsive? Something that is really meaningful that we're doing?
By doing what are we doing?
As if from what she said that look what she said she
She sells.
But the same.
hebu sema hivi.
Before you continue, please do the
Don't
time. What tutakukumbusha? Sema. Seashells by the seashore.
She sells. She sells. The seashore.
Ni sawa.
Karabi.
I just want to say, from what she said about us going out to the street and fighting for our rights, do you think that was an impulsive move, it was something that was really meant to be, or supposed to be, or supposed to happen? Pardon me.
Me, I think it's impulsive, but I speak as a millennial.
It's impulsive.
Yeah, but I speak as a millennial.
Okay.
Impulsive in the sense of acha ngine nasema napenda kuja kuexplain baadaye.
Relax. Ni opinion yake.
Sawa.
Thoughts zake.
Well, it's a first step towards the right direction because kutoka kitambo we wait for the elections. Our parents now walikuwa wanangoja wakati wa elections. Politicians used to wait till elections. They were back to the villages and give people 100 shillings, 50 bob wa mama pale, and then they would buy their votes. Hadi lenye walikuwa wanatoa one voting station, unaambiwa change your vote to our side so that you can vote for so and so, without a clear thought what happens next after tumeshamuingiza. But for now, the first step in what we are doing, paying attention to the actual issues that the country is facing. After that, what we, as a young generation tunaweza fanya ni agree that the next general elections we are going to vote in big numbers. Now it's not a matter of
big numbers.
We go and vote because, kulingana na what we want out there, and then the vijana hao wenye tunaona what we want. Let us encourage the people who aspire to be politicians and they actually can do a change waingie kwa ballots. You see? And then from there, now let's vote. Tusionge, turudi back to item elections. Tuanze kuambia watu sahi, be a registered voter, so that the next general elections ikiingia, we can all go in big numbers and elect the people that we feel like watatusaidia, so that when they fail us, it's no longer our parents walibaiwa votes. It was our choices. That is so this is a right step. We can't figure everything right now. Revelation has been figured immediately, so it is gonna take time, and it's okay, and we're gonna learn as we do it. But remember to vote the next general elections in big numbers.
So in short, it was not impulsive, it was something, a step first step of our
Yes, to the right direction. It is a first step because now everyone is thinking about it. Hata mtoto ako high school anarudi home atuliza mtoto wake juu amekuja after. Tuza mzazi, what are they doing? Why is this happening? Alafu mzazi ata have kueleza mtoto wake, this is happening because of ABCD, this is what they want, alafu ataanza kupay attention. Zile kutainiwa mtihani wanafunzi wanaulizwa the steps za bill yote kupitishwa. Now examinations that they are being examined in school. In history, there is that question wanaulizwa, it's a 12 marks question. Yeah, they process a bill in parliament goes through. Right now, every Gen Z knows which stage. So you know the stage the bill is at. So wanafunzi wakirudi now, it will be easier. Now they start paying attention to such teachings in school. Our time hatukuwa tunafikiria itakuwa important. Now we know it's important. So let me stop there.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
Nancy?
Where do I start? Gen Z. Where? It's not
bottom up.
Bottom up.
On the bottom.
okay, thank you. First things first, it's not impulsive. What I would say Gen Z is doing, we are doing what our parents had the choice to do but never chose to do. So I won't say we are doing their work for them, but basically we are representing them.
Okay.
It's that notion of nimechoka kuona mzazi wangu akiumia, and the best thing she or he can do ni kupiga kelele. Yet kupiga mzazi when we grow up, when we learn something from your parents, you learn from imitation, right? But now when we grow up, imitation, monkey see, monkey do.
Okay. You need other story.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, other story.
So, I think what Gen Z is doing is, we are doing that because our parents didn't do that when they grew up, or at least when they got older. Because when they got older, it's just making noise. So for Gen Z is, you do, I see you doing something wrong, I'll find a way to, streamline it. Because that is what you showed us when you were young.
Okay.
And it's not, I think boomers, whatever, I think what they are thinking, some of them are thinking it's tit for tat, which is not. It is, this is me taking charge of my future. Something that they are not used to, first things first. They are used to, let me create the future for my baby, then yet after to urging mass. Of which what Gen Z is doing is, let me step out there. Like, this is what you've created, I'm leaving this. Let me step out and, do I call it find out or discover what is out there? Like, basically let me learn from my experience. Okay. But the fact that I'm learning from my experience doesn't mean you take that power from me. Because that is what the whole of the finance bill is doing. Mimi kwanza patili nyuma ni mashamba. The one question I keep asking people, especially those MPs, our ancestors did not think to lease our land. Your parents did not think to lease. Wewe ukoona juu technology inatokea, juu AI iko hapa. Because people are doing real estate, you can lease the land. To the extent of making me pay something my ancestor fought for, just to fill in your pocket. I wish this money was coming back to me, I really do. And I know for a fact it won't. But unangoja, mkona kulipa venye alipanga rent. Excuse me, are you sick? Are you okay? Like, what is wrong with you? Because I wish these politicians, or let me just call them MPs, I wish they would sit down and tell me, over the years, this is what the MPs have been doing. For instance, Kiambu and then work from 1, 2, 3, 4, back at 30. And let's start with the fact of defining what is a democratic country. What are the basic requirements that a state that is democratic should have? That is road, that is water. They're normally 5. But the 2 I can speak on right now, maji na barabara. Tembea Nairobi. How are the roads? Haya, kimbia Rongai. Rongai walimbanga kuna maji, si ndio? Siku kumeshikwa na mpigo. Alikuwa na do. I mean, the fact that you're coming with the finance bill, please come with backup. Kuja ukuje vizuri. Letter receipts na utoe evidence. You know, MPs are behaving as if they live in a different Kenya than we do.
They do.
They are, no, they are, yes, they're in their heads, they live that, and that's why they can bring the finance bill. And that's why now Gen Z is acting on that, and it's telling them, you need to stop that. Time is up. Wacha kubehave. Unaona vile mtu alikuwa anasema sijui Germany sijui umefanya nini ama ndio UK. Stop that. Come back to Kenya. Please, rudi ground. Kwenye ulitoka. Rudi. You know, you see how, I'm sure everyone has experienced this. When your ego is up here and then you find someone who brings it down here. That is what Gen Z is doing to these people. And of course, change kikuja na kuchangana rafu. So, Gen Z, don't stop. Millennials, baby boomers, my friend, if you're alive, please back us up. Because wewe kama hujachoka akisijui kwa nini kwa alive. Honestly. I don't know. Because Gen Z, nimekuja after wewe, nimekuja after millennial, nimekuja after baby boomer, na mimi mwenyewe nimechoka. Wewe umeishi hizo miaka zote plus zangu na hujachoka. What is wrong with you?
Shazoea.
Sababu yeye ni MP.
Shazoea.
Achana, mimi hata siongelee MP, naongelelea the other citizens.
I don't shazoea.
Sawa, it's time for you to not zoea.
Seriously.
It's time for you to not zoea.
Okay. Kabagi?
Wewe hapana. Whatever Nancy has said.
Nilikuwa naanza na ile lenye yako ya punda amechoka. Mimi siwezi sema. Na ni kweli punda amechoka. Siwezi sema ni impulsive. Mimi naona tuko like ilikuwa tu about to happen from kitambo. Hakuna venye unajua kitu moja yenye I think politicians wanakwanga they have in common na this other gender. Okay.
Just say.
That's what it is.
What other clarify which other gender is that?
Obviously.
We also have genders.
That is an assumption.
Okay.
Which other gender?
Usiogope ongea.
Mwambie tuko na feedback.
Ongea.
It's okay, your gender, the female gender.
The female gender.
Kitu moja mnakonga nayo in common na our politicians, some Kenyan politicians, some in Africa, Kenyan basi. Like kuna lacking accountability. Simple.
Oh yeah.
Umesikia mnapigana
Siko na
It's true. It's very true.
like you will lack accountability. For so long tumegrow tumekuwa tukiona politicians they do the same thing over and over again. Mnaenda mna vote, mnachaguliwa. Like alafu wanafanya tu the bare minimum. Kitu mtu anafaa kufanya. Tumekuwa huku for how many years? Watu tumekuwa KU. Hii barabara imekuwa lami lini?
Time election.
Election.
Campaign. Just prior to the election.
ilimaliziwa a day to election.
Unaona like tumezoea tu kubeba ufala. Kitu inafaa ifanyike like ali saizi still bado kuna hiyo barabara huko chini bado hajafanya. Hizo
Tunangoja 2027.
We're still waiting for the next election alafu the same shit over and over. Mimi naona tu
Mnangojea Valentine.
Finally kuna hiyo voice. Watu wana speak out kuna hiyo voice. Sawa haita mean much ama haita but at least kuna hiyo voice imetoka. People like watu wamechukua wanasema kai history wanasema ngapi. Real power inalengi in the hands of the people. Whether you're master or the oppressor. Real power in land in the hands of the people. Mwenye ana hold mmoja kuli in power. Whether oppressor kiwa the master mtajua yenyewe msako na power. The other way around master kiwa in power kwa oppressor anajua unako na power. So me I'm glad at least says what wanna speak out. Because Man, tunaangalia our future mazee, our kids mazee, hatuko headed in the right direction.
Okay.
To be honest, nilizio natuzua ni ya pombe.
Seems good.
Excuse me. This is which you are on. Yeah.
Waliguza pombe, waliguza tax kwa pombe.
Hakuna mtu anaongelea hata.
Bro, ulikuwa so nini so yeah.
Nilisema impulsive to in response to something. Like the government has provoked people, so they are responding. Mzami nachukulia ni impulsive hivi. Ni kanyaga kiatu. Unaweza nirudishia habari.
Okay.
Si ndio?
Yeah.
Nikanyaga, nilikuwa msemeni nikanyaga kiatu, tuseme na Cobbs, nikanyaga kiatu. Unaweza niambia Pascal usijaribu tena. Si ndio? Nikanyaga mara pili,
Ndio ta.
unaweza muona ulikulia habari sasa. Unaona? Those are two different responses. This is impulsive, this is organized.
Na wewe ukimkanyaga ya pili unasema kwa.
Hata nifunika tena. Kenyan pensa hii ndio msema kanyaga kiatu mara ya kwanza. Alafu ashatupa habari. Alafu kishatupa habari ndio sio kwenda point ya hapa sasa ndio nitupe habari mpaka umseni mchape. Lakini akirespond ndio uta handle your response. We are at that point. For example, tulianza na Tuesday, kawaka, tukaenda Thursday. Say it was 7 days of break. Ndio. What next?
Walisema club Sunday.
Unakumbuka?
Kwanza ni leo.
Unakumbuka perfect example na growth kiangalia. Baba alikuwa mjana kwanza anakama kwa Kenya msemo kanyaga msema la kwanza atakuja kuchapie. Mara ya pili anasomea habari. Baba alikuwa kuja hivyo. Mara kwanza umenifanyia. Anakuja anapanga wasi wakanaambia cheki majamaa. Au sema nifanyie hivi na hivi na hivi. Ngombe mpaka siku fulani. Tusipoelewana. Nataka mtokee kila Thursday na Tuesday. Tufanye shughuli mpaka tusikize. Na angalia most of the times hiyo shughuli yake imesikizagwa. Shida nyingine ya kupiga msee bari ni atuna gambo. Asiponifunika na mfunika. Kani kufunikana tunafunikana mpaka msee mwenye analemewa anakuwa automatic na anachana hiyo vita. Na at the end of the day ukipigwa kwa vita na ndio unaanzisha vita, wewe ndio utasema pole bado. Unaona? So I think lakini nimetumia bado kwa experience na ndio experience kitu ya impulsiveness. I think sasa hii kitu ndio kwa explain your finance bill. So when you kanyaga kiatu ni agava. When you kanyaga kiatu ni mimi youth. Na sasa sasa about Gen Z na about millennials na Gen Z because you are facing the same problem. Kuna bishauri angalia wiki kanaambia shida ya Gen Z inamfanya kutoka pale nje. Ni ati millennials walikam ile design ya mzee anafanya job maziko mboka dunia kingine fanya kwa plan ndio mboka. Sasa check out millennials wengi washatoka. Hadi nifanye zile courses zenye ulikuwa unaambiwa chukua ufanye kazi. Wote wako job. Wako ile internship na ngoja ingie permanent ama uko nje ndio kuna kazi inakaa. Now Gen Z are the next one coming kwa your system. They have seen it. It's not working for the other people and they're still young. Why will you fit in this? And that's why they are out. But sir, the bigger equation is like sir, I said to somebody reject finance bill. What next? We can't run a country without money. So what do we have as alternatives?
I think
Acha nimalizie point yangu. Alafu utainua mkono. So kitu kwanza ni why am I advocating for the other strategy? Strategy nyingine ambayo pili si ati imaanisha hakuna revolution. But the best revolution ni yenye coming to success, swift deaths, but with the targets that you wanted met. That's when military takeovers are always successful. They want the government out, the civilian government. As long as they are successful, they get the government out. That's a revolution. So for a revolution to work, you have to sit down. This is the problem. Now, they have this move that they're doing right now. Hatuwezi counter kwanza. Tunakaa chini tuna strategy. Counter the long plan because the finance bill has a short term and a long term plan. Long term plan yake ikiwa vizuri 2027 ndio ambia kura tena. Si ndio? Kwa sababu yake. Lakini sasa wewe ukuja umecounter short term au generalize long term yake na pia short long term yako imekuwa affected the other way around. So your revolution collapses. But as soon as you sit down, make a strategy about it all. Like I'm saying, the protests zimekuwa decentralized. There's no one authority figure mwenye nitawasay nje. So you're decentralized. Now, we are decentralized but we have a common idea. Kumaanisha tunaweza kaa chini to agree easily. Like tunafaa kufanya hiki kwa the next step. So, let's do that. After tumekaa hivyo, now we come with an action plan and we execute that action plan. By 2027, it will work. But what we have right now, I'm 100% sure. In case things go south in the next 2 weeks, we don't have a election to talk about until 2030.
Okay.
As a Gen Z.
Hata mimi naweza interject kidogo.
Yes.
No.
Gen Z na
Ulisema like umesema ati realize what the problem is.
We shall realize the problem.
The problem at
But the action plan is not there.
systems is in our work. The problem is the people who are in the system. Sisi ndio ni politicians.
I think that system yenyewe work pia. Juu system ingekuwa ina work, accountability ingekuwa a factor. But if the system is not working, you can't have accountability on the other
Who runs the
side.
system?
Us and the government.
Us.
And the government, yeah.
Sisi tushaingia.
Yeah. That's why you're protesting. I'm gonna feel
We
about
know
the system.
we do have power, but have we ever run the government?
You run the government. Those people you elected them in.
We did elect them. Fine, I'm asking, have we ever had the space ya kuongea what we need like a skizwa? This is the first time we're actually speaking.
You always have that space every 5 years. We don't use it.
Every 5 years would not be.
We don't use it.
Actually, did you vote the last
The last election.
elections? Did you vote?
Shida ya plan ya impulsive. Like, me didn't vote last election, I vote on impulsive decision, which I'm regretting. Acha nikwambie. Sisi tulikuwa hivi chini.
Okay.
Sikuwa na decision kabisa tukianza election until June. Alafu nikarealize Ruto ananionyesha there's a reality, kuna deep state, and then you can fight that system. And I'm like, who doesn't like the underdog story? I like it. So nikaamua, umseka ananionyesha kwa deep state na kuna wase na anajifanya in control then, and he's coming from the underdog story, then I'm giving him his vote. Now the problem is, ilikuwa short term. Alituambia tutashinda deep state, so tutashinda deep state. Now we don't even have a government because the government iko na like agenda maana tuliambiwa tunatoa deep state return. Short term we gain tulikuwa clean election. Long term hatukuwa na plan. Think hadi ku
Nansia na bila unataka na boil up. Tulia ile kidogo.
Please.
But then the 7 to vote wisely, not impulsively.
Mtakuwa wise by the way.
I've decided hiyo nilishaka chini kajijaji nikasema I did a mistake na Kenya nisamee manze. Hadi nilikuwa hadi kukuwa na hiyo underdog story lakini angalia sasa hivi tunaongea.
You say we don't have an action plan, yeah? When we are voting, when I come in your
I've not realized an actual plan from the protests that are going on right now. I've not said that we don't have a plan.
it's fine, you haven't seen it. Mtu yeye venye anafanya hizo vitu zote alikuwa anakuambia.
Nani?
Wewe msewa AI mwenye analik nini za MPs.
Huyo anonymous do whatever.
Yeah.
I guess anonymous is acting on whatever he has on. Clicks. There's a click economy. That's all. Anonymous always comes around when there are clicks to be. There's a click page to tap from. That's when anonymous.
Let me just understand Gen Z. See that this is the thing with Black as Gen Z. You put all your information outside there. Somebody will find a way to either buy it or take it out.
Yeah.
So hakuna venye utatuambia tunakuwekea action plan yetu hapo uchukue.
See, out. You don't know this out.
Just because you don't know doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Okay, tell me about it. Because I'm a young person.
Just
I need to
because
be
you don't know
documented.
doesn't mean it doesn't.
Okay.
No, let me allow me to finish.
Allow you to
This
finish.
is. I'm just stating
I'm
what I'm not saying.
ready to help you on
You want to answer that?
not answer. I want to say something I've been saying. Nadhaniwa nikisema statement sasa. Nataka tufanye hivi. Let's listen to understand. Don't listen to respond. So that's why nataka tutu ikue with a bit of like
Understanding.
a discussion. It's an argument. So let's listen
To understand.
yeah. Don't listen to respond. Thank you. Proceed. Bwana kuniua.
So that is one.
Yes.
Now two, there's a reason why I said, as much as these people are presenting the finance bill, please present it with accountability. Nionyeshe venye MP nini Sonko akiwa kwa hiyo kiti, the difference between Sonko kwa hiyo kiti na Sakaja. Na sitaki unionyesha difference ya pesa tafadhali. Pesa umenionyesha, thank you. You see, now there's a reason why you're saying there's no difference. Why? You haven't seen the actions. No.
Yeah.
Among other reasons,
Like,
I don't know.
There's no difference because
Let me finish.
Okay, so.
Yes. Higher. That is true. Now there is 3. You said story action plan.
Yeah.
Now, action plan yetu, assuming we put it outside there. Look at the person who is in charge of the deep state. That's our president, right? Before akwe president wetu alipromise vitu nyingi. Wewe vitu nyingi.
Moja ni kushinda deep state. Yote tulishafanya.
Sasa unafanya nini?
Wifi ya.
Sasa unafanya nini?
Yeah.
I mean, like, look at us. Unaona venye tu nilisema accountability ni sisi. It's a two-way thing.
Yeah.
Citizens and the government. So Gen Z is like trying to put that card ahead. They're holding you accountable. But kama venye umesema sisi tuko impulsive, angalia hata politicians. The online thing that was happening today. I hear
So
some politicians are being held accountable online. Na hawana majibu.
Of course they don't have answers. They shouldn't have answers.
Exactly. Now you say, and this goes out to even the youths. The beauty about Gen Z, we are doing our research and we are acting about it. Nakubaliana na wewe. Those before us, some of them, they knew about it and kept quiet. Some knew and ignored. Others knew and acted. The few that acted are the ones we look up to. Those that saw and ignore, those that didn't know or they didn't know nor act, they're also joining us. So as much as you people may see it as impulsive, for us it's something. At least I can say it's an accountability step, like she said.
Actually,
between the two.
Kami wanajua keep outside, but I'm still among the most affected people, our young generation. So, and I'm from that angle, Manimeka, it's an impulsive decision because first thing first, umesema mwenyewe information is power. So I keep the information to a few select
information is potential power.
Yeah, so I keep the information to a few select groups. That's why I still say it's impulsive. To come in or go out, I have the information from this other side. From this other side, I've just seen social media post. Can't say that is real information that I can.
The main reason why it's been kept, it's because we know these politicians how they function. So I may not be the one who is around that politician whenever he does his dirty work or sends people to do his dirty work. But there are few people who have witnessed all that. Tuanze na story ya kuna huyu baba wa Majani Chai, the guy who used to rape women in Eldoret. In the Western. There is that guy. No one held that person accountable. There is an MP there, isn't there? Oh, actually, kuna MP, kuna actually whatever, why we name them. But the fact that we have a system that is running and allows this person to not only stay in jail, but to even come to the offices that we are trusting them to run our country with, and even qualify, apply for elections and qualify.
So, whereas the questions lakini nauliza, swali yangu ni bado ni principal point. How will you bring these people to accountability? What is the smart goal,
I was answering
like strategic thing that you want to do to get people to become accountable?
Say something before I say, and then say.
Niliona tu a certain quote ndio alikuwa anasema your area MP is not a leader, it's just a representative. With the most. There's a difference between a leader and a representative.
Okay. Okay, let's now step by step. The first step is understanding the system. System that has been there for the longest time has been working on the basis of fear, right? Where if something has been placed for the parliament, let's say a bill, people forget about the Public Participation Bill 2024 arrangement of clauses.
Yeah.
I get. People don't see this. People don't understand this. Napata kuna preliminaries bills before it goes into ifike huko.
Yeah, true.
Kuna hizi steps. The first step ni preliminaries, where short titles, interpretations, where the bill has to be interpreted to the public to understand. Kwa sababu hii bill iko hapa sasa, let's be honest. Pelekea kwa commissioner ataelewa. The kind of English that has been used to explain this to the local mwananchi goes against the public participation bill. Application. Another next step. Objects of this act. I just explain it to the public. Now get the second step is institutional arrangements. Particularly say mapa aitwaje Ruto on that clip when he was saying that people have their rights to demonstrate, but the stakeholders, are also going to vote. You see that kind of mentality in a cut out the public itself, because the first thing gazetted, it's pictures of the bill that has been placed there. Another issue that bothers the Gen Zs is your system and how things have been run. And I get that I will just come up with a bill because I feel like it's something that will benefit me and the country, yet I don't see the impact or the results of this bill. And then let's be logical at first. If financial bill, it's aiming to better the economy of Kenya. That's something good, right? But how is it benefiting the economy of Kenya? Will it benefit the economy of Kenya by suppressing it? Okay, I was talking with my friend called Kelvin, Small Kev. We're talking about the system that works in Rwanda. I'm a Rwanda. He has seen how the system works there.
But if he's honest, the people in Rwanda speak about the government. If he's being honest, do they speak about the government?
You don't need to speak about the government.
They
They
don't.
never
They don't
speak about the
question
government.
anything.
Why?
The government is running
But the
policies.
system is working.
I think
The system is working.
Listen,
No.
because I think with the whole history of Rwanda, how
Yeah.
remember
They fear. They have
I know.
order in the house.
Kenya is a democracy.
Order.
Kenya is a democracy,
Order.
but most of our neighbors are not democratic as we think.
Uganda should be
Okay.
back.
but
I don't
do
disagree
very
with you.
different cases.
Yeah.
Like Rwanda is
Yeah.
very
What I'm
different
saying, I just want you to listen. What I'm trying to say is the system,
Yeah.
not the governing. Okay, it's the people are saying that leader is what's the word? Yeah,
He's a
Kagame.
dictator.
I said
He
by
sees the law, he makes the law.
exactly. But if you see the roads, just look at the roads. People-
Development,
look at the
there's
roads.
development.
Look at the system itself. What I'm trying to say, you can borrow something from that. You see?
Can I say something that you can borrow from Rwanda?
Mm.
So, in personal belief, I'm belief. I'm trying to be peaceful with people.
Oh my.
Many believe, like, in thought yangu, you at some point, Africa ndio vitu zingine ziwaka. History ya kuuliza kila mtu opinion yake wa Kenya. So I know sometimes dictatorship is a government that can work for many African countries. Like,
Wow.
this is my pure opinion.
Okay.
I'm not against democracy or anything about that, but sometimes you feel like the way some things are set up, like Kenya side, tuko na a lot of people who have to make a decision for it to happen something.
Yeah.
A lot of people. Unajua unaweza shikwa sasa na makosa na kesho msienda kwa tunasema msiachiliwe na waachiliwe. Juu kuna mse fulani kwa sautiwa. So, for legal procedures, some part was missed out.
Let me say this before I...
Lakini kwa dictatorship kufanya makosa, you are responsible to that government.
I don't know.
The government or the person.
Okay,
The person.
sasa-
The person.
Okay,
Unasonga mbele kiasi.
Okay,
Another thing
my
that I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was trying to communicate about the constitution. I mean the bill itself. Look at the land. Look at the taxes they are putting on businesses. They want us to. They're not taxing manufacturers from Kenya. But if you look at it, how many manufacturing companies are in Kenya that will help us develop the economy? That's a lie. It's like saying, I will not tax you on bringing things to your house. I will not tax you if you develop things in your house, but if you bring things from outside, I'm going to tax you. It makes sense. So, Babu, how will you? It's like chasing away investors in the name of supporting local. Look at land. The bill on land. Inasema nini? That the owners of land will cease to own land, and the land will be leased if you don't pay. It's called the land rates.
So it will be leased to the government.
Yeah. So inamaanisha there will never be a Kenyan who owns land.
Maybe but in dictatorship life and aspect.
When I get, there will not be. Yes.
Niwachana. Mnapeleka history mbali sana. Iko hivi. Gen Z hawa riot juu ya tax zinafaa zipeane. Wana riot juu hakuna accountability, hata hizo tax zinaongezwa.
Umabonga bro, umabonga.
So like it's either tupatie accountability ama tuchome nchi yote.
Actually, yeah.
Like to do finance sana. Hata iko na advantage.
We don't care.
Okay.
Tunataka kuona hizo. Okay.
Listen.
Let me respond to you. Nimeshona kinyamaza for a while. Okay, inachiki Gen Z, okay, let me answer you kusema iko impulsive. We were just ripe for a revolution. Ni little time iko imefika. But I guess it's now time juu Ruto promised vitu mingi and we saw hope in him. So tulikuwa expecting like 90 days, 100 days in office, vitu zinaanza kuchange, right? But apparently it's 1 year down the line.
No, zina change still, but
Nini imechange?
Okay.
So because like you
Like the campaign na nguo zetu. Tunacheza asili hizo nguo.
So the only thing, what people nasema, the only thing happening here ni tunakuwa na accountability. Hatuna issue kulipa 300 tukaa kwa nyumba mwezi mzima tulipe 300, hatuna issue. Hatuna issue kulipa 70 kwa mkate. Issue ni nikienda usi pale napata na dawa sawa. Nikienda pale kwa mwalimu ameandika job, mwalimu ngapi anavuta job shwari. Alafu najua another thing that's bothering Gen Z ama watu wana strike in general ni the fact that tunatuambia hakuna do, at the same time kuna mtu anapatiwa financing ya 1.2, is it 1.1 billion? Ya nini? Alafu walimu wanapunguziwa do. Sasa kuna walimu wa JCC wana kazi juu hawana pesa.
Na wajailipwa for months.
Madaktari wamegoma. Alafu kuna mtu anapatiwa bili ya kwenda kukakata 10 million kwa nyumba yake.
Nakufa wote tu.
and unnecessary trips.
Okay.
Na kwenda nini za athletics na kutupotea.
Sikia, feel to can logic. Pampers zinapandishwa tax, si ndio? Na tao. Mtoi anakula chakula ya so. Ukule chakula ya so wale tao. Seriously.
Oh my god.
I make any sense.
Yeah, true.
Wanataka kutufinya.
Exactly. That's
Sacha tuchome hata tuungue basi.
That's my point.
Wacha tuchome.
Point yangu ni
Let's just
despite us wanting accountability, we need to understand the bill itself. And kama hiyo kitu tunasema hiyo ya Pampers. Mtu waocha ajasoma bill haiwezi elewa kitu kama hiyo. No matter how much you want accountability, kwa sababu hata kama tunaitaka nini inaitwaje? Hata kama we want accountability, we want it. We want accountability. But how will you want accountability if you don't understand the bill itself? How will you account how will I know that he has accounted for this when I don't understand that?
But kitu
Okay,
anakushow
what
pia
can I
ni
say? Can I talk?
kitu yenye boys anakushow ni real. Hatutaki accountability anymore. Hatutaki hiyo.
Accountability
Okay.
Kani ndio inakosa. Wacha ikose kwa kila msee. Si wanatoka do zetu ndio waende hizo matrips zao. Kado inakosa. Ikose kwa kila mtu.
Waache kuenda.
Okay,
Sisi zote basi sisi wote.
Let's all die.
Lakini usikulange do yangu ndio waende matrip.
Sijui what how many million.
Okay, 245. Can I talk?
Enough is enough.
Small Kev anaongea. Small
The
Kev.
thing is, sorry, I don't like when you're behind the camera. But the thing is, you know, I think
Unakuja front of the camera, okay.
and the
Hi.
one point, my voice is sexy. Good, okay. The thing is, kitu moja tunafaa tuelewe, it's not about the first thing about accountability. You don't need to understand the finance bill to learn about accountability. Because accountability is, what are you accounting for? You guys, you had the old ways, you've not done anything about it. Now you're introducing something new with a sense of that you want to collect more money. And yet, zile 16% in the sharp pair, you can't be able to account for it. How are you going to account for 54% that you're asking? You see, so I don't even need to understand the finance bill. Because the other thing that mnajua hizi vitu zililetwa, the pampers, the diapers, they were just distractions. So that you guys don't check about the land, you don't check about the transaction fee that you're going to get, the taxes, other taxes that ziko huko. You can't have, I've never had any country that has a VAT and an exercise duty tax on the same product. But at the moment, everything that is going to be there will have a double tax. So you're seeing a product will qualify 16%, you're paying probably 20% and 15% excessive, whatever, that's tax. So it's something bigger than this. That, and also, kwa point yenye nani Kalpas alikuwa anasema alikuwa anasema is about, I think misunderstand what he was saying. Yes, Gen Z's tuna strike, which is we don't want this thing, but what next? Like what Ruto did. We want the dynasty to be off,
Exactly.
but then what next? The long term of it all, because we will strike. We know.
You have justified your case.
You know what? I'm trying to. I want to maliza. The other thing is, please this is the thing that we are used to, and it's something nimesema again and again, which is called psychological advertisement, which is a short-term goal. It's never a long-term goal. Like nikiona saizi useme acha ni search like nguo za mtoto. It's a short-term thing, but every time you're going through your search, utapata nguo za mtoto recommended for you, and it was a single thing. So the same thing saizi, we will strike. Sikatai, I am for that. I am for the street, man. Twende tukapigane. But then after the country need money, the country has money, accountability being the issue here. So how are we going now to make sure that these people are accountable?
Even the revolution needs money. They should remember that.
Even also to Rwanda and German and stuff. For example, let me use German. I love using German because it's a stable kind of country in a way. These people, they pay a tax of 48%. If it's wrong, you can correct me. 48%, for example. But these people, ukiwa 0 to 18, you never pay anything as a kid. Ukiwa 65 and above, you're paid by the government. These people have free healthcare and all these things. Mimi sina shida kutoa my tax, hata niko naambia boys. Even if you come and charge me 60% of my salary, and then nijue mimi nikienda pale hivi kwa basi siitishwi Ferrari, nikienda bosi nipate everything is there. But now you can't tax, and at least at the moment, the least person mwenye alipa, kama uli skype shule kidogo hivi, ati semester mbili ukapoteza. The next time you're going to pay, you're not going to pay the 19,000 that you used to pay. You're paying 116,000. So imagine now this person, you want me to get this money for you and still the schools zenye mnasema you want to charge hakuna hizi pesa. It's giving Kyodo
traumatizing.
It was 14% and rised to 42%.
42%.
It was 14%. It rised to 42%.
But kwanza umenikumbusha, there's an interview His Excellency inspired. Akasema sahi iko 14 nataka kuipandisha hadi 22. Kidogo ni just green. Todo arere. 40 tunangangana nayo umepandisha 16 ndio tunapiga kelele. Osato kinya 22.
Nancy, we have no problem iko 14%. We have the shida ni tunataka kuwa hizo jobs za kufikisha hizo 14% and 22% kwa mshahara.
Lakini jobs zenye pia zina.
I think the whole problem.
Brayo akiongea hivyo please tafadhali keep in mind akienda kuongea hivyo vyote. Unye akienda kuongea hivyo vyote, si alikuwa anajua vitu zote. Kibaki the same. So inamaanisha hii system imekuwa ikirun. So hata akienda kuongea hivyo, si alikuwa anapanga kuchange system. And that's why it keeps the accountability. They be at one year. What are these people doing? What are these people doing with our money?
What I know shida iko hapa ni jinsi wamesoma.
Thank you.
However you follow and then ask questions.
Thank you.
The problem is wameshinda kuaddress hizo issue maswali wanaulizwa juu hawezi danganya.
Maybe my question is your public participation.
Na kuangasa ngapi? Mimi nimefika kwa floor na ujui unani propose.
Ndio sije uko penye tunanini.
Tunafaa kwa
tunataka the meeting la highlight
Sasa mimi nasema the funny thing.
Exactly.
Mimi ndio
kwa finance bill ilikuwa aware of the
It's okay.
But I knew through a friend my PowerPoint.
Sawa.
Msikia alijua through.
Sasa
finance bill alijua. Hizi vitu zingine zote watu wakivote.
Mimi think
nani alituambia? Lakini nilikuja kwamba
public participation.
Tell us the third part of the public participation. Conduct of public participation. Public participation plans, that's number 1. A publication of the proposal and notice and receipts of public views. Receipts.
Evidence. This was from the
public participation report. You are Jaona. Alafu rights of member of public or stakeholders. Dispute resolution. Sanction and regulation. Alafu public notice. None of that has happened. None of that has happened.
Maybe ilifanyika ndani ya parliament.
Ama even if it did happen,
kidogo na nataka badilizia. Mimi hapo kwa public notice nasema ni maana hiyo kitu.
Notice happen.
It's okay.
Mimi notice lakini
hizo zingine. Okay,
inaweza kuwa imehappen but
the other stages.
Okay.
Inaweza kuwa inaitiwa wende.
Inaweza kuwa iko kwa shadows are doing so many things.
Siasa kuzofanya president amefanya.
Kenyans, we don't look for information from the government sources. We get it from the news sources.
Media.
Media.
Which government sources would you look at?
Public Gazette, checking website yao.
Kudu.
Utafuta job
Sasa unaona?
No, inagazetiwa after the president signs it, it will be gazetted officially. But before that, the gazette publicly, this is what we are. Hapa ndio tumefika, hapa ndio proposals zetu zimefika. So hii ni tunafanya sahi maandamano and what we want tunaongea. Ingefanyika hiyo time ya participation. Unaona hiyo ya dispute resolution. Ndio time tungeelezwa, you said you wanted this is what we have. What do you think? Ndio to resolve. But now it's too late. To be honest, number 1, I'm so happy that we are paying attention. Last year, nani alipay attention to finance bill here?
It's not that we did not pay attention. No, Kisema, no, you know when you're talking about, when you say that they don't know anything about the finance bill, well, as Kevin was talking, ameongea vitu mob zenye hata mimi zingine nimelearn now about the finance bill. Let me tell you something, we are learning. We have not been paying attention to these things.
tunangojanga tu inafanywa, tunaona ni vitu za gava. Ushaona hiyo part ya hata business news ikifika mna move forward, mna switch off. Sahi people are paying attention.
But information sources, man, like we rely on the news zip pacifiers, they give us one version of the story. Check it, go and look for the information. Kama news sama vitu vya maana bizi zinaenda kuangalia kwa website ya gava. Country inaenda kuangalia your blog, they have a blog session hapo hivyo kando.
Yeah, okay.
They give a breakdown of what they are going to do. Okay. Now the problem is most of the people we are relying on someone else to tell us what is going to happen or what is being planned. But yourself don't. I trust to insist kila time tumesoma but tumesoma nini?
I have a question for you.
But
why is it that time ya elections utajua nani amefanya nini, IBC anasema nini na nini? You see, the same way information is transmitted during elections.
Yeah.
That way, why don't they do the same with this?
The thing is simple. Sasa tengeni to a politician's mindset. Acha niwache nyoa Kenya uko chini.
Okay,
So that's a problem by itself. Assume now the politician here now. I know this information is available for the public, but we don't look for it.
Sijakataa.
Wacha nimaliza point yangu.
Okay, it's available. Sijakataa, lakini how do we know?
Acha nimalize. Cheki nikitoa information iko available na mwenda mkaisome, you'll get to my level.
Okay.
Now, what do you do when you have information that is more powerful than another person?
You keep
You
it to
control,
yourself.
you tap it. No, you exactly. So you may release pole. So ile time election ndio tunataka kupiga kura, that is when I really need that information and I open it all domuione. So that is the thing that happens. So your information you open, you are being fed it, but you're being spoon fed.
Ni sawa. Hatujakata, mimi nitasemaje, tumeagree. We have not been reading, we have not been paying attention.
Yeah, exactly.
We are doing that right now. That is what we are doing.
But we need to look for the right, so tunasoma nini?
Okay, let me say this. Let me say this. And I want us to go further into this. It's not as a joke, but to me it sounded something serious. Itabidi mwenda tu angalau sababu because of time like we discuss hapa. There's something Flacco said. Alitoka kama skit, but in turn it's something very very serious. The first thing alisema ni kuhusu leaders listening to us.
Leaders are politicians.
Leaders, politicians, anyone in those positions listening to us.
Okay.
Akasema hivi, if alitoka kama comedy, if a fourth arm of the government was introduced, if fourth arm of the government is the people, because all these other arms of the government are easily influenced and are easily manipulated using money. What if inaweza kaa delulu vile nilisema kwa good fulani, but if all these arms of the government are accountable to this other fourth arm of the government, the people, would that mean that the literal meaning of them working for us is placed on the table, that they are working for us, like literally they are working for us? And in turn akasema voting out leaders who are not working, that being a thing, instead of being to impeachment, but in return this thing called voting out an MP, voting out a governor, voting out an MCA who is not working for the people, ndio inaonyesha accountability. Tumefikiria kuhusu hiyo kitu. Alafu another thing nataka tufanye, let's go understand the preamble of the constitution. Preamble of the constitution. Tukingine tukielewa preamble ya constitution, it'll be tutakuwa on a better position to understand things.
Below, why don't we state the documents that Kenyans need to actually go through?
Exactly.
Unaona hizo zote zenye tunafaa kwa hizo zenye tumekuwa tukipewa hivi kama dawa. Si tuzijue. Why don't we just why don't you have them such that you might not know where to what it is, but at least you have an idea of where to get it. I think we will provide that at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
you see, in your story of voting them out, like an MC and MP, most of us, where are we registered voters? Your MP mwenye ana representing a shagi uko Ocha. Nani atamvota out huko? Au watu wamemvote in yes, watu wana represent wako home, probably hawako aware. So as they walk people ama watu wenye mmejijulisha, you've been exposed to all these things. When you go back to your villages, talk to the young people there, watu wa boda, watu ni, those people who are easily influenced during elections, so that they understand, and then from there they can understand what nini mtu wao anafaa kuwa anawafanyia, where they should ask mbona hii na hii jafika. Do you know so many roads on the nini imeandikwa kwa gava, utapata imeandikwa that it was paid for, the roads are made, ziko tarmac, everything is okay, but for ground vitu ni different. Why don't we all go to our nini, to every constituency, waseme aje watu, tuseme kila mtu angalie constituency yake ni roads gani zimeandikwa kwa nini eti ziko ready, zimewekwa tarmac, tuende tuangalie hii jaiko. Call your MP muulize mbona ABCD na kai hivi. If this is not going to happen, sawa ofisi anza kupack. That is what we should start doing. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Sasa kuna ma-MP hawezi votiwa out for a good reason. Actually some few reasons. One, kuna MP mwenye kwake anawaka clearly, so he is voted out.
Two, correction, not voting them out. I'm saying MPs who are not working to be voted out.
Who are not working.
Not voting out MPs completely. Apology.
Kuna places zenye population ya wasi all ni higher kuliko wasi wa young. So MPs hawezi kuwa voted out. For example, unaona kana hilo ukijaribu kusema unataka kutoa madimples, mademo anaweza lia mbaya.
Are we even okay? Are the ladies in
but that's voters? Ni vile wewe ubambiki na hiyo form. But iko watu wenye yeye ucontrol. Unacheki? Iko watu wanapatianga zile biz za barabara nini, job za ufala zenye wewe unaonanga ni za ufala, but wao zinawasaidianga. Wewe unaona ni za ufala juu wewe ulisoma. Una get? So huyo ni msee wa pili mwenye yeye kwa voted out. Msee wa tatu, kuna wale wasee wa culture. Kwanza, kuna historia, kuna MP fulani aliongea jana wa kuko wakale huko. Alisema ati vijana wa sahi tumeona ati wamekuwa riot, na sasa tulisikia wanasema wanataka kwenda kwa State House. Ati hapo ndio watakuwa wamecross the red line.
Nimeona.
Uliona hiyo speech?
Nimeona.
Msee kama hawezi kuwa voted out kwa sababu hata wakati alikuwa na have hiyo speech, wasi walikuwa very keen wanamsikiza. Huyo si mtu unaweza toka gava. At some point inafaa to the next election tunasema sisi kaa kwa miaka 40 hata tujue natafuta kwa. Joma falawa zao ndio wanatuwezi
sana.
Unajua ukae pale hivyo kwa gava ati wewe ni MP, msinaweza kuvaa. Tunatoshana, naweza kuvaa.
Kweli.
Nikwambie barabara utengenezi. Unaget? Lakini mzee ni old. Hakuna kitu unaweza mshow.
Hiyo ni kasa.
Okay.
Sasa uparanya utamshow.
Okay, mnajua
sura tu peke yake.
Before watu wa before people go to the
karate.
Bila anatandika watu.
I'm saying before anything goes to parliament, you should know that they already have votes. Wana lobbying, you know how lobbying works, right? How people, kuna watu job yao parliament wameandikwa na machama ni kwenda kuambia MP fulani, we need you to vote yes or we need you to vote no. Reason being, unajua inakwanga we will give you ABCD, will do this. That is how lobbying works. So before ikitu mimi kwa sure that it will pass. Before the reigning power in Saka sign Jubilee, iseme wameweka bill because the president ndio ako mwenye Jubilee, right? Nimeweka correction. Sorry.
Don't tarnish our name as Jubilee.
Sorry. Hey, samehe. Okay. Before alikuwa make sure anaambia bill tunatengeneza na clause zingine, kuna outrageous clauses there that people are not talking about. Experts have said that. I don't know them personally, but sana jo wamesema ziko outrageous. Anawaambia mkivote yes kwa clause fulani, ABCD will be done for you. So you will vote yes because kuna ABCD ndani yenu. So iko lobby. It was meant to pass. And it will go on. But sasa kitu ni hatuwezi tukisema reject, lazima kukue na bill by next month. So itakuwa wataamend zile vitu walikuwa wameka outrageous zenye tunaweza ona pads, but diapers because hizo wanajua tu ndio tunaona, hizo ndio tunaelewa. Exactly. They were not there. Exactly. So hizo zenye walipromisiwa ndio wavote yes. Ziko hapo. Kuna mtu tu anajua kwa hiyo bill ikipita kuna vile atakuwa anapata salary fulani monthly outrageous kwa account yake yenye anakaa tu.
It's not even that he expecting at the moment size more than, sorry to say, from verified sources, more than 240 MPs they have been paid triple. They have been their salaries have been triple.
By the IMF.
Sasa singine
kusema ati politics sai kitu kingine sio to realize there's nothing like local politics. It's global politics.
Thank you. Chris Rock said don't think
it's global politics right now. If you're doing a local fight, you'll lose.
Okay.
First of all, critical lands, housing levy, you have to understand where that argument is coming from. It's coming from international lobbies.
Yeah.
Not local. Like wewe ulikaa hivi chini ukajiambia mimi ni nasi mazeni kwa Kakamega, tunanga makeja huko. Hakuna msanii chini akamedi ande baadhi hapa tunanga makeja. Watu wanahitaji makeja. Zidi gavana kuja katuambia cheki majamaa. Tuna declare msanii na keja yake by 2030. Tunafanyaje hiyo shughuli? Tax. But where did that information come from? Ndio maana nasema wasio look for information. Like nasema wasio look for information. Like information
kwa sababu kama wangeenda huko hawangejua hizi vitu zote kuja kuapply.
Ukisoma ukiresearch
Moshaba.
Acha tu nikupe information kidogo yenye wasio wana. Sasa saa hii Kenya we are at 4.1 trillion.
Oh yeah.
IMF money.
4.
Yeah. Na unajua tuko among top 5 countries ziko na 4. Na ukikombeza countries zingine zote ziko na 4, wako na one thing advantage yenye si hatuna. Hadi tukasema tu economy ina grow based on numbers. All those countries have a bigger population than we have. Nigeria has almost 300 million people. So for them having 4 trillion makes sense to them. But Kenya mazee tuko 50 million. 54 million.
55.
Tuseme tu ni 55 hadi mwaka, tuseme 1 million itaongezeka. But look at your deni yetu, na by the end of the year tutaikuwa tumeongeza juu the current finance bill that we have to pass. Hatuna hiyo dope here.
So
we have to borrow again from someone. And that someone said tutaenda Uganda wambia Museveni GG. Mimi napiga economy yangu vizuri na bita, nipige bita. Ana hiyo bita, ana hiyo bili unakuatia. Like so ndio maana insist wase look for the bigger powers at play here. Before ndio maana sema ndio maana insist hizi demo zilikuwa impulsive. Like mkikaa chini tuangalie information when ina flow na mali inatoka. Hadi tukiamua counter attack the next strategy because the government will have another strategy come next year time like now. Last year time like now was a protest. If you remember well, kulikuwa na protest at time like now juu ya finance bill.
True.
If you remember when ilikuwa led by the opposition your time. So your opposition haiko so ma vijana. Ucheki next year. Kama tutakaa chini tukaangalia like put the dots together, angalia information natoka wapi, unanapitisha hii kitu. Then you can know the right places to counter that information from. Otherwise tutangusha Ruto na msemo mwingine atakuwa installed in power and the same thing will continue.
When you ataingia the same system.
So we have to look for the right information.
But I'd like the awareness that we are all getting now. Like this generation inaleta.
Alafu kuna kitu kingine nimesahau, alafu kitu kingine ni kumbusha wase. Every time you come across good information or reliable information, pass it to the next person usikalie. It's very important kushare information na wase.
Like
That's the real networking now. That's the real
Yeah.
Unasambaza tu.
So on that note, ningependa nyinyi wote mjoin hiyo group iko inaitwa Gen Z Nairobi. It's really kuna information huko ndani by the way. Leo kulikuwa na meeting fulani ya Google Meet na bado kulikuwa nyingine X. Kulikuwa na fulani X where people like Raila attended by the way. People like UMP who to see what kuna pia ameraise mkono hapa ongea kwa meeting akaambiwa fuck you. Toka nyamaza. Ulivote yes.
Lakini the pressure is good.
Yeah,
The pressure we are creating is proud.
Mkiwatch ingine group kama ingine group kuna channel wanatuma information to both group and channel. Gen Z Nairobi. I think kama kuna nyingine sijui but
So hata Kenyans today.
Kuja.
Millennial to create it.
Hadi meeting ya leo ya Google Meet kulikuwa na nini leaders who were invited, people like Babu Wino was invited but nipi yake and he attend. But
which is understandable.
It's but alikuwa meeting nyingine ya X, alikuwa kwa hiyo X.
Alikuwa kwa ya X.
So
Sasa swali yangu.
Someone tell the president he strike iko funded.
Mbona mtaki ndio swali yangu?
na tebu to parting shots so we are time.
Sawa. Msemaji alikuwa atufunza finance, alikuwa anaitwa nani? Mwenye alikuwa atufunza kuhusu deni yetu na euro.
Jimmy Jimmy.
Eko. What's Jimmy or Jiggy?
Ameongea akaongea watu wamsikie. Hata nini? Hadi ameenda radio station.
Jimmy, come back. Rudi.
I'm very happy of how now it's time that to understand.
Yes, we are from
Jimmy ameongea.
Jacob Juma. People are quoting his tweets za hiyo time like 2016 to
before he was
on this parade.
Not the other thing that in Aniboni, these people, yes, they have the numbers and they are coming in because they don't want to lose their brands. They are not here because this is something they want to push. Most of them, they are here because they want to protect their brands. Which is now something in a very bad, because for them, most of them, they have been paid. For instance, they have been paid, so they are just here coming to put a face. But internally, they're like, bro, I gotta chase the GOK money. You see? So just to make sure that you're just be fair, and when you're going there, make sure you have authentic feeling of this thing. Don't come and fake it, bro. Because you can only fake it for so long, and then to talk about, bro, you can't make up to.
There you have it.
Another additional information. Unaona huyu profesa wangu PLO Lumumba. Tembeni hapo the Alpha House for the Alpha House. Tembea hapo uone the leaders he's been discussing with. There was a leader who was talking about Enzi Moi, and the first thing he said was heri Enzi Moi sai than Ruto. And usikilize, you will understand why. Fuate tu, you know, nuggets of wisdom over there.
Bana unaweza kushare information na
Kabagi.
Reject man.
We go. Reject.
On Tuesday I urge
Because they show up in large numbers.
show up. I'll have to square impulsive. Let's be reasonable.
I'll be there.
It's a peaceful demonstration. For that,
if you want reasons to be mad at the government, itafuta bwana. I'll give you 100 reasons.
alafu if you find someone looting,
chapa yeye piga
ukipata msana loot, mamshika kwa karao, kwa Mariamu, nampiga
kwa karao na
Interview kwanza kwetu alafu tupate.
tunamchapa interview tunamsahau but tunasalimia alafu ndo
interview. It's a peaceful one, so
hakikisha amesema yeye ni mwizi kama
Oh yeah.
Sema mimi ni brother ya Ruto. Lakini remember that picketing or demonstrating past 6 is illegal as per the constitution of Kenya. So ikigonga 6 watu twende home. We don't want such cases. We don't want to mourn anymore.
Sasa ule ni bash.
Twende home. We don't want them to have an excuse to murder.
Dijana ingia kazi 6.
Tuingie bash by the way. After tuingie bash.
Mtoke kao. Mtoke.
Oh, alafu other thing condolences to the people who lost their lives. That was Rex and leo tumesikia kuna mseme
Ngoja kwanza. Condolences ya kwa online the whole day. Leo kumekuwa na demo pia.
Alikuwa na injuries
jaribu tu ingia chungulia uto
nimekuwa zile places ya ngazima singa.
So condolences to the people. And their families as well. RIP to them.
Oh yeah, sasa jina yule kopaliwana tunataka kumjua.
That's why unafai kuingia group.
Aya by the way.
Washatoa jina.
Wife yao mse alijiua.
What?
unacheza na Kenya.
Wife yao mse alijiua.
Lini?
Juu ya wasee sana.
Alimsalimia.
Was she hurt by people? Ama like it was a mental thing?
Like si salimika sana.
Mlimsaibabuli sana?
That's not the term we use, ni salamu. Tunamsalimia.
Alafu pia si mnakumbuka tuko na Karawa Power of Girls. Nyali.
Aki pole kwake, but you know, to our askaris train better.
Lakini serikali iko na mkono mrefu si mkatie kidogo.
Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like and share.
Tell a friend.
Adios.
Tell a friend.